Hey, what's good, people? This is Holy Warrior Yancey, and this is Holy Warrior Yancey Productions. This video I'm going to call Say No to Nostalgia and Respect Your Current Relationship. If you're currently in a relationship, you really have to be careful. You really have to protect yourself from being caught up in nostalgia. This is something that's truly becoming hard to do with social media, places like Facebook, Instagram, or whatever. Somehow or some way, you're still connected with people from your past. I'm not saying that you can't be friends with ex-lovers, but some folks really need to be real with themselves. Indeed, you got the scenarios where you was in a relationship with somebody and things ain't work out, and you went from being so much in love with this person to you can't even stand getting a text message from them. And that is kind of a sad thing. But there are also scenarios in which things don't work out and people become cool and cordial, and maybe one or both of the parties, they still may feel a certain way for that person. That person may always hold a special place in their heart. They may secretly want to get back with that person, etc. And if that's the case, then you really need to question you being in the current relationship. But anyway, moving on. Like I said, you really have to be careful with being caught up in nostalgia when you're currently in a relationship. You really got to be careful with the thoughts that you entertain. You really got to be careful as far as you approaching this person. It's not good for your current relationship to be in the inbox of someone that you used to deal with like that. It's not good at all. Doing such things will mess up your current relationship. It will destroy trust and everything else. It'll make you look bad. On and on. You have to really be careful because you can really get caught up in nostalgia. You have to be careful. You gotta watch yourself. If you are in a situation where you're caught up, maybe it's best that you unfriend that person from the past. It's not cool hitting them up on in their inbox, reminiscing about old times. It's not cool for them to hit you up in your inbox, reminiscing. And you got to be honest with yourself. Do you still have some lingering feelings? Does that person still hold a special place in your heart? And if so, you need to know that that's disrespecting your current partner in your current relationship. And you need to check that. Because I'm pretty sure you'll feel a certain way if the person you're dealing with was doing something sneaky like that, contacting the ex, reminiscing about old times, having secret luncheon, having inboxes with that person that you necessarily wouldn't find appropriate or would make you upset if you knew about them. You get my drift. I know personally, if my girlfriend was caught up in nostalgia, contacting an ex on Facebook or wherever, reminiscing about old times, I'm going to feel a certain way. So I know not to do it. I believe in treating people like you want to be treated. But again, I'm going to say it again. You can't get caught up in nostalgia. You got to be careful. I know for some people, music is like a time machine. You hear a certain song, and a certain boo from the past comes to your mind. And it's only natural to think, oh, we had so much fun. We had so much fun. We had so many tender moments, you know. I wonder how they're doing. Let me reach out. Then the inbox. I heard our song today and thought of you. How you doing? Just something small like that can start an affair. Something that small. So like I said, you really have to be careful. And you really can't get caught up in nostalgia. You can't. Because it's dangerous to your current relationship. Truly, if you're in a scenario where you're cool with an ex, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you still have them lingering feelings, if that person still holds a special place in your heart, you need to be careful. Also, personally, it happened to me. Now, I wasn't in a current relationship when I got caught up. I wasn't in a relationship at all. I just turned 30, and with Facebook, I came across somebody that I knew at 21. At 21, we were in a relationship and things didn't work out. I got caught up in nostalgia and reached out, and we had a little relationship thing going on, but it didn't last. And God used that scenario to show me that sometimes things don't work out for a reason, and that some things really don't need to be revisited. It was nice, you know what I mean, being caught up and reminiscing about the past, about being young and free at 21. Things were so much better then when I was 30, or so I thought. But anyway, being caught up, it proved to me that, like I said, some things just weren't meant to work out. You know, that we broke up in the past, and it was because we weren't meant to be, that we weren't compatible, you know. But anyway, I'm going to say this again. Don't get caught up in nostalgia. Respect your current relationship. Don't be caught up in an old flame. Don't be hitting their direct messages, reminiscing of old times. You know, things didn't work out between y'all. You don't need to jump in their inbox every so often just to say hello or whatever, because that can lead to some. It can lead to some things. You know, it really can. Don't be standing so firm that you think you can't fall. You have to really be careful. And you got to really be careful on how you entertain things in your mind when it comes to old flames. Because like I said, music is indeed a time machine. Music will take you back to a certain place and a certain time with a certain boo, and you have to be careful. You really have to be careful. So I'm going to say it again. Say no to nostalgia and respect your current relationship. You know, life, we're meant to go forward. We learn from our past and we move forward. And I know how tempting it is to get reacquainted with an ex. You know, all types of things go through your mind. you know what? We're both mature now. You may have been the victim, you may have been the villain, and in your new maturity, you want to reach out and apologize, which is nothing wrong, but you still have to be careful because you can get caught up in that too. But anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. This is Olin Yancey, and this is Holy Warrior Yancey Production. Look me up. You can either find my videos on here, Olin Yancey, or Holy Warrior Yancey. Take care. God bless. Like, subscribe, share. A brother's trying. A brother's trying. Take care. God bless.